You guys have the coolest classroom ever. I took a picture of it and I put it on Facebook because it's rad. And yeah, I just want to say it's super important. Like the earlier you start playing guitar, I started playing music when I was your age actually. I started playing professionally. I think the first time I got paid was I was 14. So I was 14 years old and I was playing upright bass actually. So you know, big bass fiddle like in orchestra, but only in like you know, like. And I think that's an incredible thing to be able to do. So. Play a couple songs. And this one's actually by a good friend of mine who lives in Vancouver, and his name's Joe Shea.
At a Safeway store, 24 tons of plants that'll feed your car. When I'm here I feel a little strange. Around you, my dear, I try not to act my age. And I don't wanna know where you are. Sunspots fly out from a nuclear star. And I don't wanna know where you are. Pulling short straws out in the dark. 16 paces I turned around. Another heart left behind in the lost and found. Another shadow of a doorway above my bed. Another chance I let slip by instead. And I don't wanna know where you are. Sunspots fly out from a nuclear star. And I don't wanna know where you are. Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark. Did you guys catch that last line? Pulling shortest straws out in the dark.
I'm totally gonna put you on the spot. So, I need you to start singing along. I know it's early, but it's even earlier for me. Alright, I'll sing the part again.
Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark.
Come on.
Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark. Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark.
Come on.
Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark.
Poke your neighbor if they're not singing.
Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark.
There you go.
Pulling the shortest straws out in the dark. Straws out in the dark.
playing with your friends, or you're playing by yourself, or whatever. It's all about having fun. And what I try to do when we're playing live, I play with a band called The Shoulder Season. We play all over the place, and you want to make everybody laugh and have fun and move around, and that's what performing is all about. Another thing too, and when we talk about alternative tunings, it's talking a little bit about songwriting. So you guys re-listen to the words in that? Pulling straws out in the dark, what does that mean? Who knows? Right? We're pulling straws, we don't really know what we're doing. It's kind of an inside joke. But when you're songwriting, if you're going to start songwriting on your own, that's something you can start playing with. You listen to the radio and try to think up ways of saying the same things but in different ways. Right? So I'm going to sing a song about the mountains, and I'm going to play a little bit different style.
If I were a fisherman and you were my catch, I'd scream from the highest pier and set anchor here. Your gray face and waves of time, and how these fine lines recognize a treaties between fear and pride, and how in the morning you can just sigh. Say, move me, I want to move you. I'm hard pressed to even ask why. Move me, I want to move you. I won't settle for a life of compromise. Snow on your head, a gut instinct fed. Stand in the middle of a meadow and ask what warms you and what makes you cold. What warms you and what makes you cold. And say, move me, I want to move you. I'm hard pressed to even ask why. Even ask why. Move me, I want to move you. I won't settle for a life of compromise. If living inside makes you dead inside, if living inside makes you dead inside, get out! Move me, I want to move you. I'm hard pressed to even ask why. Lose me, I want to move you. I won't settle for a life of compromise. Move me. Can you guys stomp? Just start stomping. Okay. That's pretty good.
But you're gonna have to start speeding up.
I play just like that, you know, like the normal way.
Yeah, like the norm. Yeah, yeah. You play with your fingers with bass
I
normally.
try
Right?
to play like slap the bass.
That's one way to do it. And then there's slap bass, which is sort of what I'm doing on the guitar. So it's totally okay to start pulling off different influences like that and just noodling around on the guitar. And one of the ways I do that is I change tunings. So I'm going to switch guitars. Who can tell me what the regular tuning is? Normally, when you're talking about a guitar, it goes E, B, G, D, A, E. Right? Yeah?
I'm left-handed, so it goes the other way.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like for you, it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's impressive. Like I can't even comprehend that. Being left-handed, although. But so the way that I tune for this song and for some other songs is called open D. So like on a piano, you know when you hit a piano and you hit a chord. Who takes piano lessons here? Anybody? Yeah, a couple. So when you hit a chord, you hit all these notes in a row that form a nice whole sound, right? So on a guitar, you can tune the guitar so you don't have to touch it, and it plays a nice note, right? So, oh, it's not plugged in right now, but sounds pretty nice, right? Normally when you hit a guitar, not so nice, without putting your fingers on it and pressing down on the frets. So you can hear, that's just open. And so what open D does, see where the capo, that acts like one giant finger down there. So it just basically shortens it and it raises it up a full step. Everybody following me here? Right? Right on, we're speaking the same language. So when you're tuning in open D, you can just use your finger. Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? We can play some pretty familiar rock songs, so just like that. And you can play all sorts of cool slide riffs, and so open D or any sort of open tuning is a pretty cool thing to start playing around with. And it's pretty easy to do. If you've got a little tuner, you just need to hop on the internet and go open D. D, A, D, F sharp, A,